yesterday, and we went into surgery at 3 o'clock this morning a year ago.
So he was 5 months old.
5 months old. A day early of 6 months.
So his birthday is tomorrow? Or
No, June
his-
16th. Yeah,
June
so
16th,
he
but-
was going to be 6 months old tomorrow.
So, why did Wyatt need the liver transplant?
He was born with biliary atresia. It's an end-stage liver disease that only infants are born with.
So it's end-stage liver disease?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's biliary.
Biliary atresia. It's biliary-atresia.
And it's an end-stage
It's end-stage liver disease without the help of the transplant, but then we go into the transplant foreverness. But yeah, without a transplant, he would die. You know, and we were at that stage. He was bleeding. His bilirubin was 19. He was green. His ascites, he didn't crawl till he was over a year old because he's never been on his belly, because the ascites, which is fluid in your belly, was just so big. He just would cry and cry and cry.
Just in so much pain because there was like so much fluid.
If you touched his belly, you couldn't even get his belly in with your fingers.
So, and he received it was an adult liver. I think it was
It was a piece of an adult liver, yeah.
and it was somebody who passed away.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I mean, I guess what was it like waiting for that liver?
It was scary. You know, the thought of it, of somebody else having to die, or even a child having to die for my son to live, was extremely sad. You know, especially so somebody wanting to celebrate Christmas. You know, we were waiting for somebody to die for my son to celebrate Christmas. So it was a lot of mixed emotions.
I'm sure. Yeah. I can't imagine. But how grateful you are.
Oh, forever. We wrote a letter to our donor family a few months ago. We never heard anything back. But I basically told them, you know, thank you so much for the smiles I get every day, the laughter I get every day. You know?
What a wonderful gift. And what a Christmas gift to get, you know?
It was
And
a
he's
Christmas
doing
miracle.
so,
He's doing amazing.
yeah, he's doing great. And he's like walking now, or is he kind of walking it?
He's running. He's doing great. And he just started like 2 weeks ago, so it's been great.
And he's feeling good. Everything's feeling
Yeah,
good.
he's when we came home from the hospital, he was on 13 medications. He had stomach drains. We were on home IVs, and now he's down to 2 medications. So, and those are forever medications. So, but I'm okay with that.
So now the next step is that you want to get home to see your father.
My dad, we flew home last October when Wyatt's life was iffy, because my dad, we had just lost my mom, my little sister. The year before we lost my mom, my little sister, we lost my 6-month-old nephew. So my dad really wanted to see my son before something did happen, in case that call never did come. So we flew home for a couple weeks in October, and it was just great seeing them together and everything. And we have not been able to get back out there since transplant. And so we just, you know, really wanted to get home, and she said, when you're ready for a wish, let me know. And some kids want to go to Disney, and some kids want to go Hawaii, and I just want him to have memories with his papa.
Special.
Yeah.
Is your dad's not doing well?
He's 70 years old, and he's having health issues, as everybody at that age would be having. So, you know, nobody wants to think about the worst, especially with their parents or grandparents, but I just really want to be able to have a time with him, with my family, before something does happen. So, and we don't get that chance.
What does it mean to you that they want to do this for you and like help you?
It's amazing. I sent Jamie a letter, and thinking like sometime during the summer, next summer we'd go or something. And she's like, do you want to go home for Christmas? And I just started crying. I said, that'd be amazing.
Like the holidays, we
Yeah.
have to be all together.
Yeah. So I'm sure everybody would be so excited to see him now and see how good he's doing and not have drains hooked up and, you know, medicines. We had tons of medications before transplant. You know, every time I turned around, I was giving him medicine. And, you know, all of our pictures, if you look at before transplant with my dad, he's almost green. You know, he would just cry.
So it'd be so special because he saw him only then. He
Yeah,
hasn't seen him.
he's never seen him only those 2 weeks of his life, and they were the worst of his life.
Anything else that you want to add?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
And
it.
Wyatt will always have in his heart that he was with his grandfather. And if anybody out there is watching this, wouldn't you want to be home with your grandparents for the holidays? Even if you, maybe, what you would give if you've lost your grandparents, one more day with your grandparents. I have a very, very close connection with my grandparents. My grandmother helped me start Jamie's Dream Team. And I'd be lost without her.
Yeah, and so she helped you, your grandmother helped you start it.
Helped me start Jamie's Dream Team through every surgery, through every hospital stay. And she stays the night with me. Her and my mom, they stay the night with me, and they're my rocks. And I wouldn't want to miss a day without them, and I would want him to miss a day without his grandpa.
So what do you need from people if they want to help?
If they want to help, we need flight miles, monetary donation,
Would you say flight miles?
flight.
Yeah.
Mileage program.
No, because we're not on the miles program.
Yeah.
So I would just say monetary donations. Okay.
Yeah.
Monetary donations to purchase flights, hotel rooms, a rental car, fuel, and spending money for this family.
You know, why this family? Like, what, you know, makes them so special that, you know,
Why not?
Sarah is a single mom. Is it okay to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah's a single mom. She's been through no other what a young girl would want to go through. She lost her mom and her sister within 3 weeks apart. Wasn't able to go back home for the funeral because she was sick, pregnant with her daughter. Then she had this beautiful baby girl, got pregnant, had a son who was amazing, and got sick. And now she went through all of that with Wyatt's illness. What more could you want than family's important to her.
anything else that you'd like to
I don't think
add?
that made sense, but you know what I mean.
What are you doing, Dawn?
So this is all at children.
Something as little as a cold can send them into rejection. We don't take them out in public. Well, I don't take my son out in public a lot. If we go to the mall, it's on a Monday during the day when there's nobody there. We don't go to. I mean, we went to Jamie's Dream Team Christmas thing, and we went to a fundraiser the night before, and we were around thousands of people. And this week, White got sick, and I just kept blaming myself, like he was around too many people. He was around too many people. But he's getting blood work done. His numbers have been great. He's doing amazing. So it's just the way their body reacts to everything. And as he gets older, he knows the importance of his medications and make sure that he takes his medications. That's what it's going to depend on.
And then you were talking about your dad. Is like, explain how important he is to you.
My dad has been my rock. Through our phone, he has been my rock. He'll answer the phone at any time and just talk to me through everything. When things were going downhill for Wyatt, he was always the positive one. Wyatt's going to get through this. Wyatt's going to get through this. And, we're going to see tomorrow. And he's been amazing. when Wyatt was inpatient, one of the things we tried to do was to keep him in his own clothes, because for me, when I was in the hospital, it's more comfortable. You know, you just want to be in your pajamas. Well, Wyatt was in the ICU during Christmas last year, and they got tons of toys and tons of things, but no clothes, no pajamas. So I just figured the pajamas would be great to give back to the patients so they feel more comfortable. Like, even though they're in the hospital, that maybe they'd be at home. You know, so they'd be more comfortable. And we're very excited to bring those down to Children's